Okay, so right now we're going to go over classifying polynomials as a review from last class. So as we know, a polynomial is an expression consisting of many terms. An expression consisting of many terms. Okay, in standard form, you must write in alphabetical order with the highest exponent first. Okay, in the next step, we want to look at an example. So we have 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus 4x plus 7. We know that this is a polynomial because it has 4 or more terms. As you remember, let's review a variable term. Is a definition from pre-algebra, and it consists sometimes of a coefficient, which is a number in front, so say 2. It can consist of a variable and a power. Also, it could be just a number, or it could be a variable without a coefficient in front of it. So that is what a variable term is, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. Another way to think of a term is that they are separated by an operation. So this has 3 operations that separate 4 terms. The highest exponent is called the degree. So the highest degree in this polynomial is a 3. So if we were to look at this, it has 4 terms, which is here, so we know it's a polynomial, and it has a degree of 3, so we know that it's cubic. Okay, let's try to classify a few on our own. So we have 6, we know that's a constant. That's another word for a number that stands by itself with no variables. So we know it is a degree of 0, and it has 1 term, so it's a monomial. So it is a constant monomial. Negative 2x, we know it has 1 term because there's no operation, and it has a degree of a 1, which we know if it's not written there that it's there. So it is a linear monomial. Number 3, it has 7x to the first plus 1. Well, we have 2 terms, so it's a binomial, and we have a degree of 1, so it's linear. Number 3 has 3 terms, which is a trinomial. Think of a tricycle on a bicycle, which rhymes. Well, think of a tricycle, sorry. And then we have x squared plus 2x minus 5, so the highest degree is a 2, which is a quadratic. It's a quadratic trinomial. Okay, this one has a degree of 3, and it has 2 terms, so it is a cubic binomial. Last but not least, the highest degree is a 4. I'm just going to circle these so we know. The 4 is the degree. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, so it is a quartic polynomial. Awesome. Okay, so now that we've taken care of this section, what I want to do is look at the last section, where we're going to put them in correct order in standard form. We remember, as from up here, it has to be ABC first, plus the highest power. So in this case, The highest power is a 2, or the highest degree. Let's change this to degree. So the highest degree in problem 7 is a 2. 2x squared. Our next degree is a 1, so plus 3x. Our last is a constant. Constants always go last. Constants always go last. The next one, the highest degree is a 3. I'm going to circle it. 7x cubed. Our next degree is a 2. Then we have a degree of 1. And then we have our constant, which is always last. Okay, number 9. Highest degree is a 3. Second is a squared. We have minus x plus 28. Okay, so you see 3, 2, 1, and then no degree. Last one, that's one of the more challenging. So we have negative x cubed plus x plus 24. Constants always last. The last two are a little bit trickier because they have more than one variable, but we know that our rule says we have to do alphabetical order first, and then we look at the highest power. So the alphabetical order will be anything with an A. This A has a cube, so we are going to do A cubed plus our next one has a square. That means everything comes with it, including the B. And then our last term involving an A is plus 2AB. Now we can move on to the B's, and we have our one term left. Okay, last one. We have our highest, we're doing x's first. Our highest degree is a 3, then a 2. So negative x cubed minus 7x squared y squared plus 5y cubed. Well, that's it for classifying polynomials. Now we're going to move on to adding and subtracting polynomials.